Por estos días se estrena en Starzplay la serie Becoming Elizabeth, que narra la extraordinaria historia de la reina Isabel I de Inglaterra, una de las monarcas más importantes de la historia. Y tuvimos la oportunidad de conversar con su protagonista, la actriz Alicia von Rittberg, quien con mucha amabilidad y simpatía nos contó secretos de cómo se preparó para este personaje. Les dejo la entrevista a continuación.
Hi Alicia, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you for your time and congratulations for this new project.
Thank you.
For the start, because we have few minutes, I want to know how was your preparation to become Elizabeth? I was thinking you are German, and I'm guessing that the school they did not special emphasis on that history, or maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. What did you know about Elizabeth before the show, the series?
Well, I think I also just knew her like from the books, and I also especially just knew like, you know, the queen and like the great monarch she became later on. But I think, well, I didn't know anything about her early years. I didn't know how she actually grew up. I didn't realize that she fell in and out of favor that often, how brutal and how scary her life actually was, to be honest. And I think to prepare for that, there wasn't that much to read. I found a few letters in my basement. No, I think there was one book where they put together all the letters and poems she wrote herself. And I think that was incredibly helpful because you can actually hear her voice, you know. It's the only thing where you're like, oh, that's how she actually used words, and that's what she might have sounded like. And I think that combined with the amazing scripts from Anya Rees, and just like being allowed to dive into my youth and childhood and what it just felt like growing up, you know, and falling in love for the first time, and navigating between, you know, like brother and sister, and just trying to build your own opinion about things, because that's basically what she did in a more difficult, more brutal and dangerous environment. Yeah. And then, I mean, I learned horse riding, playing the virginals, dancing, the accent, I mean, like calligraphy. So all of that, basically half a year before we even started filming, I think that is just, that was kind of like the lifestyle she must have lived as well, being schooled all day, and if not that, then being on a horse outside. So I was allowed to live that lifestyle while preparing to, yeah.
Okay, but your accent is perfect. It's gorgeous.
Well,
like you said, Elizabeth had a very traumatic life. Her mother was murdered. She was declared a non-legitimate daughter. Her younger brother was named King instead of her. How did you prepare your psychological work? You say you read her letters. So.
Well, I think it was just understanding that there is no black and white. I think there is no, oh, I made a decision to support my brother, so I'm going to hate my sister. Oh, my father was a difficult relationship, so I'm not going to cry when he dies. You know, that is kind of like what you might expect, you know. But I think family and being an orphan at that age, you know, it's like there is so much love and hate and pain, and so much, you know, like trying to get it right, trying to not lose another person, and still trying to be safe, and trying to pick a side because you have to. I think all of that is just so relatable. It's just so human, you know. So I think it was just like trying to put myself into her shoes and trying to open up as much as I can and feel. And I think other than that, I just dared to not see the queen too much. Actually, I think I just tried to let her be the young woman rather than the person we know, and sometimes try to even not even look at the person she becomes, but just try to take in who she is at that moment in time. And I think that just really helped to give her a softer voice, you know, not one that is already showing the power she will have at some point, but just like understanding that she was this very smart person who would observe and learn other than push for the throne, you know. She took it all in and picked her fights wisely. Yeah, I think that's
nice. I just have 1 minute. I would like to invite to the people of Chile to watch Becoming Elizabeth, please.
Well, dear Chile, I would love you to watch Becoming Elizabeth. I think it is a drama that is just as important 500 years ago as it is nowadays. And I think you will love it if you like period dramas, but you would also find challenges and questions and politics and family affairs and religion and everything you love in this that is as modern today as it was and as valid today as it was 500 years ago.
Okay, you're lovely. Thank you so much.
Great. Thank you, Juan Carlos.
Bye-bye.
Bye.